There's a new smartphone on the market that is aimed for mobile gamers. 2017 has been the year of two things for smartphones. For one, most smartphone companies are moving to removing all bezels. And second, companies are making phones for their very first time. You could look at the new company Essential coming out with the Essential phone, and you could look at the company Red, which makes those expensive video cameras. They're making a smartphone called the Hydrogen One that is going to come out very soon. After Essential and Red making a phone for their very first time, another company is joining the smartphone frontier and making their smartphone for their very first time. And this company is Razer. Razer is best known for making powerful gaming PCs, and they're trying to make that statement into a smartphone. Razer is trying to market their new phone as a gamer phone, but in reality, is it a gaming phone? The Razer phone is going to cost the same as the iPhone 8 at $700. This is just under that flagship tier of pricing, especially with the Note 8 and the iPhone X almost costing around $1,000. Let's first talk about that design. At first look, it looks like the Razer phone's design does not look like it should belong in 2017. Especially with those huge front and bottom bezels on the front and aluminum on the back. But this is all for a purpose. And these purposes actually make sense for gaming. First of all, the bezels on the front contain very loud stereo speakers. These stereo speakers, I'm sure, are gonna get very loud. And you know me, I love stereo speakers. They're the best. But these stereo speakers are gonna perfectly complement a display that has a refresh rate at 120 Hertz. This is actually the first smartphone to ever do this. Do you remember the iPad Pro that was released in early June? Well, that product had the same butterly smooth display technology that is inside the Razer phone. A display that has a refresh rate of 120 Hertz is just so fluid when you use it. It's absolutely beautiful. I love the iPad Pro's display, and I'm glad that the Razer phone is getting that same type of display technology. Rumors are that the 2018 iPhone is gonna get the same technology, but that's off topic. That doesn't matter right now. We're talking about the Razer phone. But with the display that has that type of refresh rate, you're going to need a huge beefy battery. And the Razer phone does have a huge beefy battery. It has a 4000 milliamp battery to be precise. This should perfectly last you a day, even with heavy gaming usage. One important aspect of gaming is the specs. It needs to have those specs so it could run any game nice and smoothly. The Razer phone does have all the flagship specs. It has a Snapdragon 835 processor with 8 gigabytes of RAM. These are flagship specs that should perfectly run any single game. Here's a little fun fact. The material on the back of the Razer phone is aluminum. This allows the phone to stay cool, allows the internals to stay cool while even playing the hardest intensive game. There's no glass, which sadly means no wireless charging, but this little move caters towards gaming. Lastly, we have to talk about the camera. Even though it's a gaming phone, people are still going to use the camera because smartphone cameras are the most popular type of camera. The Razer phone has a dual camera setup with one wide angled and one telephoto. This is the exact same as the iPhone X, which allows for you to optically zoom. But in the end, this Razer phone camera is not gonna blow away people like the Pixels and the iPhone X's of the world. This camera is going to get the job done, which is what most people need. But here's the question, is the Razer phone a gaming phone? And honestly, it's not. Any phone that came out this year that is priced around $700 could perfectly handle any type of game. But is the Razer phone a good everyday phone? And the astounding answer to that is yes. As long as you are committed to Android and don't care about the camera that much, this phone might just be perfect for you. Everything about the Razer phone is just about better than the Google Pixel 2 XL than just about the camera. And yes, the Razer phone shouldn't have any display problems. The Razer phone is just about on par with the iPhone 8. Both phones do have huge bezels on the top and bottom. They both have great battery life. They both have a great camera. And both phones can easily handle any which type of game. Subscribe right to stay informed, and I'll see you in the next one.